we got Bobby Kimball here. I see we got something to promote now. Kimbell and Jameson, how's that going?
That's fantastic. I really love the music, and it was such great fun working with my friend Jimmy.
I mean, this album, how long did it take to make? Let's say.
Well, actually, the story is longer than that. The thing is Jimmy got an email from Frontiers Records offering an opportunity for he and I to do a duet CD, because we've been friends for about 25 years, and we've been talking most of that time about recording something together. I have worked on one of his solo CDs, but anyhow, we wanted to get in the studio, but there was never time because we were both touring with either Toto or Survivor, or recording with them, or recording solo CDs, so we just never really had an opportunity to do a duet CD. And when Frontiers called, there was our opportunity. We could get in the studio and get paid. So they sent us 20 songs, 20 demos, and Jimmy and I picked 12 of those songs. And we picked the 12 that we thought fit the 12-song puzzle the best,
Hmm.
and also the ones that we thought our voices would sound the best on.
And you guys picked out the good songs, I take it.
We did. We did.
And with this, you guys are gonna tour in the future with this project?
Well, I've just read that Jimmy has now rejoined Survivor. We have plans to do some touring, but I'm not sure exactly how busy he's going to be with Survivor now that he's back, because he just went back with him. We have an opportunity to go to Australia in April, and there's some spot performance gigs that we have offers for. So the thing is I'll have to talk with Jimmy about what we can do together now that he's back with his original band.
What do you think of the music industry itself of today, like with the internet and stuff like that?
What do I think of the industry?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's done a complete turnabout. When I was with Toto in the beginning, we were basically getting money from the record labels to support our tours and sell albums. But that has completely done a flip-flop, because nowadays with the internet piracy and so forth, you may as well just go ahead and give the CDs away, because you make your money out there touring live.
And in that sense, it's not paying as much today. Let's say for an independent act, do you think they have it as good now because their music gets circulated more, or is it completely not the same way?
Well, it depends on the label they're with, and how much promotion they get. A lot of people just think that they can self promote.
Right.
Actually, I'm one of the very few lucky people in this industry. I book my own concerts, my own tours. I manage myself, and I don't want to really be in a band, because there are always some kind of problems with. Can you think of a big band in the last say 20 years that hasn't broken up or had major issues? From the Beatles to the Rolling Stones to
Yeah.
to Aerosmith. It's once you pour money, you start pouring millions of dollars into an organization like that, there become huge problems. And basically, I'm having more fun right now and playing more concerts and making more money doing what I'm doing because I know really fine musicians all over this planet from touring so much. And when I get an offer to do a tour, I contact some of my friends that are A-list players and have them organize a band around them, which will also be A-list players. I send them MP3 files of the songs and the arrangements, and give them about 3 weeks to learn the stuff. And by the time I get there, they know it better than me.
In that sense, it's a different world now.
It truly is, because there's no ego, there's no argument, there's nothing like that. And if you're in a band, if you have a solo band, for instance, you have to keep them working. You have to keep them happy, and there's always going to be some kind of problem there.
And with this, when you're sending MP3 files on the internet instead of sending it regular mail, it takes less time. Everybody learns their product even quicker.
Oh yeah, yeah. It has so many pluses and minuses. The MP3 files. People can share your music without buying it, but if I'm sending something to Scandinavia from here, it takes a few minutes.
And that's good in that sense.
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm going to Scandinavia in December. I'm doing 10 shows in Scandinavia, starting the second week of December.
And will this be your first time going there?
Oh no, man!
You played there plenty of times, I take it.
Yeah, there's hardly a place on this planet I haven't been.
And let's say when you're taking touring today, what do you think of the difference now? Is it more relaxing when you go on tour? Or is it, you just said earlier that you do everything, managing everything yourself. I'm sure that's quite hectic when you wake up in the morning.
Well, it is, but I get offers. I get probably about 20 to 30 offers a week by email from people that I know all over the world. And, most of those I have to turn down because it just the calendar starts looking like a machine gun filled it in. So I'm staying totally busy for the past 2 years. I've hardly had any time off. Right now, I'm enjoying a 3-week period at home, which I haven't had in 2 years. So I'm really enjoying that, and I'm getting a chance to work on my solo CD that I've been working on for 8 years. It's going to be finished very shortly.
And also, Bobby, have you been playing on other albums, like making guest spots appearances on other stuff?
I have. Actually, the 3rd of December, the 2nd of December, I'm going to Nashville right before I play a Christmas concert in Nashville on the 3rd with Jimi Jamison and Bill Champlin from Chicago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On the 2nd, I'm going to go there and sing on one of Bill Champlin's songs that he's putting on his next CD, and also with some friends of mine from Louisiana, which is where I'm from. It's a band called Louisiana's LaRue, and they have a song called New Orleans Ladies that was in the charts quite a while back, but they're re-recording this song, and I'm going to sing on that with Bill and a couple of friends of mine. I'm constantly working on other people's material.
Let's say with your whole catalog of music that you did you keep track of everything you ever did?
No, I didn't. But I have a great friend. I met him in on the East Coast of New Jersey, and this guy, he has a catalog of everything I have ever worked on. And he sent me about 25 CDs full of songs that I sang background vocals on. Back in the beginning when I was with Toto, I was doing so many background vocals with Michael McDonald and Bill Champlin and Tom Kelly. But Michael and Bill and myself were kind of like the trio of the day. When one of us would get a phone call to go do background vocals, the three of us would show up. Yeah, and we had our vocal balance we knew exactly where to stand and which parts to sing and so forth. A lot of times we would even let the producer go home, tell him come back. We'll have the parts perfectly triple tracked.
In this case, he took care of all your catalog, and you probably forgot some of the stuff you did.
Yes, well, actually, I have a stack of CDs that he sent me, and I tell you, he's so unique about this. He even had a guy in Europe create an album cover for each one of the CDs. So it's the same album cover for each one of the CDs, but a different list of songs, and there are hundreds of songs on there.
That's very good that a fan would take care of all that for you.
Yeah, he did the same thing for Bill Champlin as well. You can go on Bill Champlin's website, and he listed all of those things that my friend sent him.
And for you, what's going on in 2012, let's say?
Well, I'm working on 3 more solo CDs. I'm working on the one that I've been working on for 8 years. I'm planning to have it finished in the first quarter of 2012. Plus, I'm working on a new CD for Frontiers Records.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, one of the writers on the Kimbell Jameson CD, his name is Robert Sale, and Robert is from the Work of Art band in Scandinavia. I'm sure you must know them. They have a brand new CD out on Frontiers. Mm-hmm. It's called In Progress. And when I read about these guys on the internet and some of the reviews and so forth and some of the people's comments, a lot of the comments mention, when they hear this CD, they say, "Wow, this is the new Toto."
Interesting.
I find that quite complimentary that people feel that way about them. And anyhow, the next CD that I do with Frontiers, or for Frontiers, is going to be written and produced. The songs will be written and produced by Robert Sale, the main writer for Work of Art, and I'm going to do all the vocals.
Actually, now that I see my catalog, I do have the album Work of Art, just I didn't get to hear it yet. So that means tonight I'm going to be listening to it.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, I do have it.
You really, really need to listen to that because these guys are phenomenal.
Well, that's interesting. I'll be checking that out. In your album, let's just say it's incredible, the sound quality. You guys went through it. For let's say the process, was it done all like Pro Tools and stuff like that?
Well, of course, everyone uses Pro Tools now. It'd be kind of stupid to just do an analog CD anymore because you don't have all the whistles and bells that you have with Pro Tools. But the beauty of it is you can Matt Sinner, for instance, he produced the tracks, and some of the guys from Primal Fear, which Matt is the leader of Primal Fear in Germany. Mm-hmm. Some of those guys are the members who cut the tracks after we picked the demos, the 12 demos that we wanted to put on the CD. We let Matt know this, and Matt had the band come in, cut the tracks, and he did a fairly decent mix on the tracks and sent them over to us by internet files. And we went in the studio. Jimmy and I did the background vocals and the lead vocals, sent all that back to Matt, and he ended up mixing and finishing up the CD.
Well, it sounds great, and the vocals on it, incredible.
I truly love it. I really do. I loved working with Jimmy because both Jimmy and I think our voices blend very well together. We have a different, like a bit of a different manner in our singing abilities, and the vocal range is slightly different. I go for the really hard high parts and everything, and Jimmy has that really nice breathy lower voice that I've always loved. and so that gave us a huge vocal range on the CD.
Well, we can sure see it on the CD, and it's called Kimbell and Jameson, and this album is on Frontier Records.
Yeah, I love it. I love the writers. I love the lyrics. I love everything about this CD.
Well, Bobby, it's been a pleasure talking to you. You have a great year, and hopefully we talk again.
Okay, Jason. I would love that.
All right. Well, you take care, and we'll talk to you in another day.
All right, my friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.